what an upper decker is?
Don't try to.
You know what upper decker is?
Yeah, man.
You ever want to give somebody an upper decker?
Don't try that at home.
All right. If you give somebody, don't do it at your house. This episode is on in full HD on YouTube. So we have our own YouTube channel now. And thanks to the newest member of the MPOS family, he's behind the scenes, cameraman Adam Lawson.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Good look, brother. Good look. What's
Man.
going on?
Oh, a lot. Yeah, I coming up, finished up my wedding season,
Right.
so that is done. Weddings for 2019 are in the book, man.
That's it.
And I went out with a bang. It was a good one. I told you I got recognized, man.
I heard. Yeah.
And not even for being, I mean, yes, for being too nice, but not really for being too nice. Not for DJing. It was for sitting here with you, man.
Oh, see.
She came up to me. I was playing. Was it? I think it might have been cocktail hour.
Okay.
And I was talking to a guy, just BSing with him, and the lady comes up to me. She says, "Mr. Allen." And I stepped back and looked. You know, Mr. Allen. I first I said, "What did I do?"
What did you do? What did you do? 2, I'm not my brother.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, she said, "You don't know me." So I was like, "Okay." Well, then you kind of get even more scared because you know me and I don't know you. But she said she follows the show. She's been watching us. She watched last week, and then she also said, "Yes, I know Todd, and I know Pope." So I told you about that. You said you used to work with him,
Right.
Diana Hunter. Yeah, nice lady, man. She said she loves my memes.
See, I told you, you're the king of the memes.
She loves my memes. So now the pressure's on. You know, people tell you that you gotta stay at that level. Not really stay at that level. You gotta go above the bar.
Right.
So now the pressure's on. But no, man, she said she knows you. Good people.
Very good people. That's funny. When you told me that, I was like, oh, she said she knows you. She's a fan of you. She follows MPOS. She follows Too Nice, and she knows my brother. I'm like 3 degrees. That's 3 degrees of separation. How we got there? And then you told me, and I was like, no, she's good people.
Yeah.
And always.
So
I miss you. Shout out to you.
feel free to come to the show.
Yes.
You know, we got chairs.
Yeah,
we got chairs.
We have chairs.
We have room. We didn't really have room the last time. We'd be all jammed up in my kitchen or, who knows where. But we kind of got put out of there.
Yeah, we did.
We kind of got put out of there. So, it is what it is. So what's up with you, man?
Not too much, man. I'm just happy to be back here another Wednesday, man. I'm glad. It's wrong. I mean, the juices have always been flowing.
Yeah.
It's just that,
People been asking where you guys at.
Right.
AB's acting a fool. Where you at?
Right. See,
Yeah.
everything. See, whenever MPOS ain't on, it starts a little current.
People,
crazy things happen.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy. But we're here.
It's good to be
We're here. I got a rundown for the show.
What's up?
Normally, I shouldn't even say normally, but we run a good 2 hour. But we're not
But
doing
that's
that.
no
We're
more.
not doing that no more.
That's no more.
We are. Cameraman said, "You can do it." He said, "But I won't be here."
I'll be out. Right.
Yeah. So we're gonna try and keep this at like 30 minutes, 45 tops.
Right.
But we got to run down here.
Okay.
Last time we were here, we talked about baseball.
Yeah.
The World Series.
World Series.
So we can talk about that real quick. We got college football, which I know you're all about.
Right.
NFL. College hoops got started.
Got started last night.
Yeah. I watched. I was watching the Kansas Hoop.
game.
Yeah,
Believe it or not, you know what I watched? Because I hate them so much, and I knew the outcome. I watched the Teal Youngstown State game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What channel was that on?
ESPN 3.
How come I get all the channels in the world? I don't get ESPN 3. No.
Man, I get everything.
Hey, 1, 2, you. I get everything, man.
I even get the Ocho. So
all right. So you was watching ESPN 3.
Right.
Was the Drexel Temple game on there?
Yes, it was.
Did you see my cousin?
No.
Did you get to play it?
I
just didn't see.
I just didn't. I didn't watch, but it was on there.
All right.
You got to start letting me know, man.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Yeah, he was on.
I'll always check it.
Coltrane. Quaker Valley.
Right. I mean, from right.
Yeah. All right. So after college hoops, we'll talk about the rankings, even though it's early. They really didn't have
They're
anything.
going to change. Right.
Yeah,
It's going to change.
So it's just I'm going to ask for Pope's picks. That's
okay.
That's what I'm calling that.
All right.
Then we got NBA, which we talked about one of the games last night.
Right.
And we'll just wrap it up with like we do with the businesses, man.
Right.
So all the shout outs and everything else. And if anybody else wants to join us
And get their free
get
plug.
the
You know
free plug.
how to hit us up.
But we might have to ask for some things.
Right.
It's Crown, Yingling. You ain't asking for much.
Right.
All right, so we'll start it up here. Like I said, Game 7, World Series went 7 games. Should it have gone 7 games?
I'm glad it went 7. We talked about this last week. I did pick the winner. If you recall, I did pick the winner.
You said the Expos.
And yeah, right. It's the Expos, so you know that. I'm happy for DC. It was great. It was great. Not a boring game. It was very entertaining. It wasn't too much of a blowout, even though the score might have indicated that, but really it wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It really wasn't. And it was a great series. And I'm happy for everybody down in the nation's cap.
It was that one inning that really got away, the 7th.
Right.
And then the Nationals it dropped 3.
But usually you get these games and it's like, oh God, this is a long, drawn out pitching performance, which is good. There were some good games, man. You got a lot of long balls in each and every one of those games. You had just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
You had drama. You really had drama, and that's what you want. Once again, I say this for the past 25, almost 30 years. I'm tired of listen. Remember when we was young, we wanted to watch a series. The series would start at a normal time so we could watch it. You can't start a series. If you're a kid, if you're 10, 11, 12 years old and you love baseball, you cannot start the series at like 8:30, 8:45. Because Billy's waking up. Dad, what happened? Man, I'm glad you slept. Your team lost. You want to see it, gone are the days of going to bed early with the earpiece in your ear, listening to the games. But
they don't do that.
No, but it was a good series. All in all, what did you think about it?
I liked it, man. Like the pitching. I loved it. It was, like I said, I didn't watch too much baseball during the season because I never really do. But when it gets into the pennant race,
right.
Then I'm invested.
So you pretty much invested right at the All-Star break in the second half.
And then you got to start to say, all right, who am I looking at now? Who am I picking to go? Who's gonna get there?
And it's funny you say that because remember Washington started off for the break. They was like in 4th place and like 10-31. They was like, oh God, this ain't looking too good. And then they just turned it around that second half of the season.
Yeah. So it was good. Mm-hmm. And I heard right afterwards, Garrett Cole kind of distanced himself from the team. Yeah. He's going to get paid somewhere.
He's going to get paid. Well, he's playing it right. I mean, he's like, I'm testing the market. I'm ready to go.
You think we can get him back? Don't see that happening?
No.
Big, he's going to New York.
I would say New York because that's who has the money, and look who his agent is, Scott Boras. So whenever you're a Scott Boras client, you're going to get paid. Yeah. No matter where you go, you're going to get paid.
Okay. Well, we'll stay tuned to that. We'll see what happens. So right now, DC is the city of champions, right?
As far as WNBA,
they've got 2 titles here.
Right, they got 2 titles. And well, you know what? In the past 3 years, they have a Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they got the Stanley Cup.
They have a WNBA title, and now they have the World Series.
So what's next?
Once WNBA starts again. May.
All right. And speaking of WNBA,
it ain't going to be the Bullets.
Speaking of WNBA,
I'm sorry, the Wizards. See, I'm dating myself. It's not going to be the Wizards. It's not going to be the Skins.
Hometown player.
Yeah.
So you still didn't watch them, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I did the final game. I tuned in. Then tuned back out. Then tuned in.
Pope watched the WNBA game.
Well,
write that down. Right? Don't ask me if I watched.
Did you watch? As much as you love the WNBA, you did not watch.
I did not watch.
Wow.
I watched the All-Star game.
Yeah, you always do that, but you didn't watch the champ as much as you.
I don't know what I was doing, man. It was on my mind. I was like, because I saw it, and I was like, oh, damn, game's on.
How is it that I watch it and you don't? As much as
you pick up the slack, man. That was cool. I appreciate that.
I guess.
I appreciate that.
I guess.
But college football.
Okay.
You're a fan. You got two teams. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Everybody has two teams.
Last week was
everybody
good,
has two teams.
Last week was a good one for you, right?
Yeah.
Was that Florida State?
Yeah. But you know what?
I see you got everybody throwing up to you.
Well, here's the thing.
You love that, don't you?
I do love it because many years I had to do the chop. Listen, it was big brother handling little brother as Miami beat on Florida State. Everybody knows I'm a big Miami. I've been a Miami fan for over 40 years. Go back to Otis Anderson's days. I've been a big Miami fan. For all you young people who don't know who Otis Anderson is, Google it. But anyway, it was good in the sense, I mean, they both playing shitty, but they both had the same record, 4-4.
Yeah.
It's still a good rivalry. Now, 2 weeks ago, it was like watching. I had two kids and watching them go.
Yeah, man, you had the split jersey. That's what you need. You need the split jersey.
So I had to watch. So I had all my pit gear on. It was Pitt Miami. Go to game all the time. So I had my pit gear on, and my daughter was going to the game with me. My oldest, Candace. What are you doing? Trying to figure out which pit gear my brother. No.
What's happening?
Nah, that's your squad. You stay with your squad. Who you love more?
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Now, granted, we go to the game, and the funny thing, and she knows it too, when you have season tickets and you sit with the crowd, after a few seasons, you start knowing everybody. Yeah. You know when their birthday is, you know them by name, you know when their son-in-law or
you get Christmas cards.
Sometimes. I mean, if you got a good crew. And everybody in my section, in section 112, it's a good crew. Everybody knows him. Everybody would get him a beer.
I was going to say, y'all take turns buying drinks?
Everybody gets a beer, stuff like that. Listen, when I stepped in, and I had my U gear on, and I knew it. And the one gentleman, Steve, that sits behind me, his wife wasn't there. He brought his granddaughter. He gave me a bump, and he looked straight ahead. Right then and there, I knew it was like, okay, Steve's not talking.
It was like that. Huh?
Steve was my high five guy. I got a high five guy. Whenever something happens, I turn around, Steve, high five. We don't like that.
Steve buy you a beer during the game?
No. Not one beer. A couple people on the side, they just like shunned me. So it was cool. So at the end of the game, everybody said, all right, tap. They all came by. I was like, see you next week. See you next week. Right? Okay. So that means I'm back in the fold.
Then you're back.
But here's the thing. I sat there. I did not cheer not one time.
Just torn, huh?
Yeah, just like ooh, ooh. It was like watching fireworks.
Yeah.
and that was it. So yeah, it was kind of, whenever you have to. Adam, you shook your head. I'm talking to Adam Lawson, who's our cameraman here at MPOS. Adam, you shook your head. You have two teams?
I have two hockey teams.
And who are they? Wait, the Blues, St. Louis, right?
Of course, hometown Pittsburgh Penguins.
All right, so I remember that last year when they won. When they won, we work out together. And when they won, he came in that day. I don't know how he got his gear so fast. He had his St. Louis already. I'm like, what?
Somebody in the parking lot.
I was like, did you go to the game? He's like, I'm ready. But leading up to that, man, he was working up. Yeah, game 3 tonight. He was ready. So you know what I'm talking about. You have your two favorite teams.
Oh yeah, man.
See, gotta stay awake, man. It's on here. We're gonna fire out something. So don't fall asleep back there. Like, oh man.
Camera start going down.
It's hard in Pittsburgh though, man. Like, if you have two teams in Pittsburgh, man, you're almost shunned.
Yeah.
Right. No matter even if Pittsburgh is your number one sport, because the Pens will always be my number one. But yeah, still got love for Blues, man.
There you go.
People do give other people a lot of shit if you don't like a Pittsburgh team.
Right.
People are like, how the hell you not like the Steelers? You're from here.
And it's like that. Listen, here's the thing that I noticed growing up here.
Mostly Cowboys fans.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Cowboys
And when it comes to
fans.
football, everybody, if you ain't a Steeler fan, you're a Cowboy fan. And I can understand because of Dorsett. It all started with Dorsett.
I'll give them that.
Right. And it all started with that, and they all gravitated over to that. And that's where it is.
It's just been passed down generation.
It has been. Yeah, it has been. So pretty much that. Now, you really get shit on if you're a Flyers fan.
I don't think that's allowed.
Right. If you're a Flyers fan, you're really going to... Okay, here's another thing.
I did used to like the Eagles.
See, you know what?
I was a McNabb fan.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing with the Eagles. Nobody cared about the Eagles. All right, you like the other side of the state. Then
It's like the Sixers.
Then they won. Now they
We
get a
don't
little
have
arrogant.
basketball.
But no, well, here's the thing.
You can like them because we don't have that team.
Well, if you remember, now you're old enough to remember, you have older brothers too. We grew up, we didn't have NBA. So we liked the two teams that we seen the most. We loved the Sixers, Dr. J, we loved the Sixers. And at that time, we got Channel 9 New York, and we watched all the Knicks games. So we knew all the Knicks and all the Sixers. So
that was it.
That was it.
And it's okay because
right, we didn't know the Cavs. We didn't know.
Do we know the Cavs now?
No.
I know two of them. I can name you two.
Give me two.
Love and Tristan. Tristan Thompson.
There you
See,
go.
there you go.
There you go.
Anybody else?
No. No, that's it. So
Yeah.
and you have that here. Here's another story. Here, you want to? I'm gonna have to put her out. My youngest, and I have to say, for the past 5 years, I think I might have told this story before, and I refuse to do it. My youngest, Madeline, she doesn't follow sport. Like, it's like she's iffy about watching sport, but she has this fascination for the Cleveland Browns. But hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. I don't know if it's the color or something like she liked the Browns. So I say about 6 years ago. I know.
That's nasty colors.
She likes the fall.
I guess so. So we're at a mall. They was at Ross Park. We were by a Liz or something, and I was picking me up a couple hats. And so she comes back when you buy this phone, and she had two hats. She had a winter tonsil cap and a ball cap, and they both were Browns. And I said no. When you get a job, you can buy all that stuff you want.
Don't bring it in the house.
I'm not buying it. So every year she would ask. So one year, I think it was like 2 years ago, it was Christmas. She got all her stuff. She likes hoodies and all that stuff. She thought she was getting a Browns hat and hoodie. No.
That's what you get on the naughty list.
No, you're not. No, you're not getting that. You're not getting that. Here's how bad it is. Oh, yeah, I'll ask you. I'll let the MPOS Nation. I'll let you two guys decide. Listen. Here's another thing. She likes Duke. I bought her a Duke shirt and a Duke hoodie. As much as I hate Duke, that got in the house before Cleveland. Now, is it right? Is it wrong?
That's very right.
That's very right. You must be
I remember the JJ. What was it? JJ Redick days, man. That was my Duke experience and everything. So I don't know. I always kind of liked Duke, but yeah, I prefer that over a Browns.
Right. But here's the reason why. Now, wait. Before I tell you the reason why, tell me what you think.
What your reason was?
Right.
Or
like, what would you allow in the house more, a Browns or a Duke?
Right.
Oh,
Duke. And you know why I got her to Duke? Because she's back in a winner. I'll never say that again. Right. I'll never say that again for being a Carolina fan, being a Tar Heel fan.
It's recorded.
But she's back to winner. She likes to win.
He got it on tape.
It's permanent, man.
But that's what she likes. But they'll never ever. I will never ever buy a Browns. Never. Will that ever come in your house?
Browns?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything in Browns. First of all, let me just say that.
You have a Jim Brown jersey.
No.
You don't.
But now.
Now he has a collection before Mitchell and Ness even came out. He got a collection of jerseys. And I've seen a lot of. I thought you're probably like your brother. You have some that's not even out.
I'll pull out the Willis Reed.
Do you have one?
A Reed jersey?
No. Do you have a Jim Brown jersey?
No, I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't.
Because it's Jim Brown, or it's a Cleveland.
I don't
Brown
have
jersey?
anything Browns.
So basically,
I'll just say I don't have
Cleveland
anything Browns.
Would you have?
Yeah, definitely.
But why don't you have one?
It hasn't crossed my mind that I need a Jim Brown jersey.
See, this one I'm put him on the spot.
It doesn't.
He won't get a Jim Brown jersey.
Come on, man.
Because it's a Cleveland Brown
Don't
jersey.
talk about what you gonna talk about.
You know where I'm going.
My Minka Fitzpatrick?
No.
We talking about?
No.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know. I figured you would, but I know what you got.
Rick Parker back and getting
We
new
were
name
talking
plate
about
on the
Parker,
back.
right.
Right now it just says Fitz Parker, but I'm waiting on the other letters.
Okay. But I know what you have in there.
What's that?
What you had it. I think you still have it.
Wait.
You know what jersey I'm talking about.
Hold on. An autograph jersey or one that I wear?
I don't think it's autographed. If you autographed it, you probably got this autograph before 1994. So that should give you the hint right there what jersey I'm talking about.
What jersey is that?
What happened in 1994? What happened in June 1994?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I should have wore that jersey.
Let's see.
I should have wore that jersey.
You got an OJ jersey.
I got an autographed mini helmet, too.
Is it autographed?
Yeah.
Pre-1994?
I'm going to shut up. You might come looking for it.
Don't see.
You know, OJ wants his stuff back.
Right, he does want his stuff back.
Yeah, no, I got those. I got the juice.
Okay.
The Bills jersey.
I know. You have the white one.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I said I know.
I'm going to break it out the closet.
Go ahead. Don't be ashamed. I'm just shocked that you don't have a Jim Brown jersey. I'm just shocked you don't have a Jim Brown jersey.
I don't have one. I don't have one. I'll go through my jerseys and I'll see what I can do for you.
Just shocked.
You want to borrow the juice?
You know what? Because when
Halloween's over, so I mean, you can.
No. See, now we're
With
on
the
the
glove.
glove. When I was listen, I had 4 heroes when I was a kid. Okay, my dad, Dr. J, New York Nets, Dr. J, Shaft, Richard Roundtree, and the Juice. Because the Juice was everywhere at that time in the 70s.
Yeah.
He was on TV all of that. If it wasn't football season, the Juice was on TV all the time.
What was he doing? Hertz commercials, man. When those
Yeah,
came out, you run through the airport.
Oh, there was Hertz.
Was you running around the house jumping furniture and stuff, man?
Oh yeah, jumping over the ottoman and stuff. There was Hertz. He had all those movies before the Naked Gun and all that. You know, Juice was on movies.
Yeah, let's not talk about the Naked Gun.
Right. The
hard times.
Marcus Welby MD was doing all these sitcoms and stuff like that. Doing orange juice commercials and stuff like that. It was the Juice. It was like that's who you'd see. So when you're like 5, 6, and 7, and you see that's what you gravitate to. It was the Juice for me. I'm sure there's someone you like that did something real dirty and nasty that like I'm ashamed. There has to be somebody. Who? There has to be somebody that.
Nope, can't think of nobody.
Can't think of nobody. Okay.
Can't think of nobody.
Adam? See, you're younger than us, so it's kind of hard.
I mean, all the controversy that I can think of now is just like Bill Cosby stuff.
Okay.
And like,
Yeah, see, put in
Yeah.
pots.
because like most of the things that people dig up is like it's 30 years later.
Yeah, it's
like,
old
they brought all
stuff.
that stuff up like 40 years later,
Yeah.
and it's like, ugh, yeah.
I'm just letting them dig up none of my stuff. I went to work, and when the Me Too movement started rolling strong, I went to work and apologized to everybody,
Man.
female that I have said something to. Oh, you look nice today. Hey,
Let's
I'm
just say
sorry.
it's a good thing cameras weren't around like they are today.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's a good thing they weren't around.
I'm
back
glad
then.
the internet wasn't around.
Social media would have ruined everybody.
Oh man, shoot, the things that
Yeah.
we talked about that.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's all
I
we
was
gonna
like,
say.
oop.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Loose talk.
Cheers to that.
Loose talk.
Cheers to them.
All right, man. Let's keep this going. Let's get
Yeah,
ready.
we're at 30 right now.
All right.
All right. College football matchups this week. Anybody you looking for?
Nothing this week, but the top 4. I'm not. Oh, well, let me go to the top 6. All right, we got Ohio State number 1, correct?
Yeah.
Ohio State number 1.
They got Maryland.
We have They have Maryland this week. Now, listen, there's a big shocker. That's it. Number 2 is LSU. Oh, wow. That's this weekend. This is LSU Alabama. So I'm going to tell you where this goes in there real quick as soon as I'm done here. It's got LSU number 2 versus number 4 Alabama. Or is Alabama number 3 if I can remember?
It's not even saying what they are.
LSU was at number 3 Alabama. And then we have Penn State.
Yeah, they're number 3.
They're number 3. Penn State's number 4.
Penn State's number 4.
Penn State's number 4. In 2 weeks, Penn State plays Ohio State. So 5 and 6, that's the top 4. 5 and 6 you have Clemson at number 5 and Georgia at number 6. Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, why is Clemson number 5? And it opens up. This week, something's going to happen. Okay. If LSU beats Alabama, Clemson and Georgia move up.
Penn State has number 17, Minnesota, both 8-0.
Both 8-0. And it's at Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Yeah.
So, a lot of things could happen there. So, when you're 5 and 6 in the college football playoffs, it's just a waiting game. So, it's going to be exciting come this Saturday. And for the next couple of weeks,
this is where it starts to get.
This is where it starts to get up. So, your team's there's going to be some jumping around. Now, everything that's 7, 8, and 9, still a shot. Yeah. It's still a shot.
Things
but
are
5
change.
and 6, Clemson's going to move up because Clemson and Georgia's going to move up if they win their respective games. If it all ends up on the LSU Alabama, so we'll see who takes the jump. We'll see who takes the dump.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of taking a dump, we're going to jump to the NFL and the Browns. Stay off social media. We just talked about social media.
Right.
When are they gonna learn? They tell everybody that. High school, maybe high school, middle school, junior high.
Just found out Michigan State, their team. They stayed up. They said this year no social media.
Okay, well,
no social media.
That's
I can understand that. I mean, okay, imagine. Once again, Adam, picking on you. I gotta invite you in on too. Imagine us being 20 in social media. Again, you are part of the social media. If you was 20, there was MySpace.
20 years old was probably still Facebook.
Still Facebook. Okay.
MySpace was probably
your junior high years.
Yeah, that was
your junior high years.
Probably.
Okay. Did you have a MySpace account?
I did.
Okay. So, imagine the stuff that we put on. Imagine us at 20. And like I always tell, I tell a lot of young kids, especially a lot of athletes, watch what you put on social media because they go back on that.
You think you deleted, it's gone. Nope. Once it's out there, it's out there.
It's just like nudes. They're out there. They're
That's
out
why
there.
I had to limit how many I sent. I'll take a lot of them.
Yeah.
But, not me taking them, but
speak for yourself.
I'll accept.
I have some out there. I'm looking for one. That's not the filmmaker talk.
See, that goes back to you talking about Shaft, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, man. Jermaine Whitehead. What's up with that dude? Well, he's out of work right now. That's what's up with him.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't take common criticism. I mean, he played
for the Browns.
He played for the Browns. He played a crappy game, and Twitter lit you up. So the game is 5 minutes old, and he goes to the locker room on his phone on Twitter and just reading it. And it started with a writer destroying him. So he went after the writer, and then he went after everybody else that was destroying him, and then. Your public relations for the Browns team is like, all right, listen, cut it out, stop it.
And it said he threatened a local Browns reporter. Mm-hmm. He was telling people, I guess he was giving them the address to the facility. And telling them, meet me there, I'll fight you. He's threatening to kill people and everything else.
Yeah. Well, it never took place because he was let go. So
they let him go the next day.
He did play a crappy game.
They probably made him find his own damn way home.
Pretty much. So, watch what you put on social media. Yeah. Still to this day, I watch what I put on social media.
Yes, well, I have to, there's so many things I see out there that I want to share or things I want to say, but I'm like, all right, let me think about the professional end of this. And like, they're going to be like, man, that DJ, I ain't getting him. You see what he posted? You see this, see that? So things will affect you, man. You may not think so. You gotta watch.
I have a guy. Whenever I see something funny that I want to post, I shoot it to him
and let him do it.
and he does it. And we got so much, pretty much the same friends. So he does it. So and he knows. So I got a pinch hitter.
You behind the scenes,
right?
I see.
Right.
Ghostwriter.
Right. Pretty right. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. So I have a guy like that. So there are some things, Adam. I'm sure there's some things you like, or you don't like. I don't care. I'm posting it.
I mean, yeah, mostly with, most of the shit I probably post is probably disgusting to most people, so. I mean, it's just like scenes from films or like, I don't know, because you know me, man, I'm Halloween 24/7, so
yeah,
it's,
he is the king. I heard, you heard the queen of screen. He's the king of
screen.
horror. Everything, your music.
Yeah.
Like part of the show. You're the music side. I'm the sports guy.
So you bring it in there.
We have the horror guy.
Okay.
So everything, like I tried him one day and was like, "Hey, such and such," and he corrected me. He corrected me.
I corrected you today.
Yeah, he corrected me today too on something and told me to write right. I was like, see, and that's good, and that's good.
Gotta make sure my front of my cup is shut.
Yeah.
Get that plug. NFL standings.
Okay.
Man, what was it? Was it the Sunday night game?
Yeah.
That was a tough one to figure out who we wanted to lose.
It was, you know what? Your brother posted something that said, the
man.
enemy of my enemies. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I really didn't know really who to go between Baltimore and New England. Yeah. And it was funny. If you seen Pittsburgh Dad, did you see the new one?
Yeah.
He couldn't say it. And I was like, yeah, I feel you. I really
like,
didn't want to.
As a Steeler fan, as a Steeler fan who just hates the Patriots, you really wanted them to lose.
Right.
And as a smart Steeler fan, you wanted them to win. Because you wanted the Ravens to lose so we could kind of get on up there on their level and then hopefully surpass them.
Right.
But
well, it was just in case.
It was just
like,
in case. You hate Brady and Belichick.
Right. Oh,
but you gotta respect them.
It was just in case if you remember, 5 years ago when San Fran played Baltimore in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Now, if we go with San Fran, they pass us in Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
if we take pride in that.
Right. Right. Yeah. Right. But if we go Baltimore, so it was like, oh man, this is a kick in the balls. So what do you do?
Yeah.
So I watched the Puppy Bowl.
Oh, there you go. Good choice. Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong with the Puppy Bowl.
Last week I believe I said I picked the Steelers to lose. You asked me, they lost, man. I don't care. The holder, man. He got to go.
Who? Ray Finkel?
Yeah, he got to go. I was like, man, he got paid.
Well, here's the thing. Listen,
who does that?
I said it to myself, and I was watching the game by myself, and I said, if you knew what been, I didn't take his past. I took what he's been doing or not been doing this year, and he missed about a good 9 extra points, field goals this whole year. How long has he been in the league? He got 21 years.
It's time to go.
Years.
I understand you.
And he's a Hall of Famer, but he's been kicking poorly all year. And I was just like, this. And my wife came in the room and she didn't say nothing. And I'm sitting up and I was like, he can miss this. He can miss this. He can miss this. And that's all I said. And he missed it. And I was like,
I'm going off his past.
Right.
And I'm like, man. As soon as they got the ball back, I said, nope, too much time. They're gonna get down the field. He's getting his shot at the field goal. And then they showed the line on the screen. I said, well, there's more than enough room.
Right.
More than enough room. He's getting this. There's no way he's gonna miss it.
If he wasn't Adam Vinatieri, he'd have been cut by now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 10 misses. He'd have been cut by now. And we've seen it with a lot of people.
That was bad. That wasn't even close.
Right. It's like the little timeout or halftime thing. Hey, for $500 worth of groceries.
Yeah. Who wants to come on out here and try that?
Try this field goal.
Well,
right.
Guess what's going on at halftime of their next game at home? I'll have to find that. The tryouts, they don't even know it.
Give Scott Lewis a call.
Really?
Scott Lewis, shout out
to Scott. He wants to come back on the show.
There you go.
Maybe next week. Dolphins won a game. Can we get a streak going?
No. No, you know what? It's funny. You know what I was waiting on, and I was hoping, but I'm sure anybody that follows this was hoping that them and Cincinnati met up at week 16, and they were both like 0 and 15, and see which one of them would win. And I was praying for a tie. I mean, if that makes sense, you know. I mean, two crappy teams.
All right, so we got Steelers and the Rams this week.
Yeah.
Who you going with?
Well, the Rams are coming off a bye. I still would rather have Duck behind center.
I think a lot of people still are calling for him, but
it's not going to happen unless he gets out of it. Right, and he's playing so scared. Rudolph's playing so scared. He has happy feet. He's a deer in headlights, and it's really frustrating watching it. All those short passes to Jalen Samuels were pretty much just long handoffs. Pretty much. I mean,
I heard Connor could play.
Connor's coming back. Connor's going to play. So we'll see. But listen, on that other side of the ball, returning back home is Big Aaron Donald. So,
yeah.
I mean,
I gotta ask you this.
Yeah.
Do we need a new return man?
Listen.
That's what I want to know.
I
know how I feel about it.
Everybody feels about it. No one is a fan of Ryan Switzer, and the reason why Mike Tomlin has him out there is because he catches the ball. Granted, it's a fair catch, but they're not looking for someone to return it. They're looking for someone to secure it. That's why he's back there. And it really,
there ain't nobody.
I thought they should have kept Eli Rogers and had him do it. Honestly, they wanted Johnson, the rookie, to return, but we're so thin at wideout, you don't want to do him both. But I'm like, used to have AB do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't, unless he has film of somebody higher up doing something. That's the only reason why Ryan Switzer has a spot. Honestly, just my opinion.
Any other matchups this week that you'll be paying attention to?
I will be paying attention to, if I'm not mistaken, is that the Monday night game between San Francisco and Seattle. I do want to see that game.
Yes.
That is going to be a very interesting game. 7-0 or 8-0? 8-0? 8-0 San Fran versus
8-0 and 7-2.
And 7-2 Seattle. So it's out in San Fran. And I like to see how that's going to play out. So that's a good match. It's a good way to end the week on Monday Night Football. So I'll be waiting for that game.
Okay. College hoops, we talked about that. Started up yesterday.
Right. Like 4 channels, 1, 2, and 3, and 4 teams played last night. The top 4 teams, or last night rather, winning the other. And it was okay. It's still fresh tonight. There's a lot of other games that start.
I see some games
Georgetown plays tonight.
Your team is playing right now.
Tar Heels play Notre Dame tonight. Pitt plays UFC, which they beat, or not UFC, but Florida State, which they beat Florida State last year in one of their 3 conference wins by 19 points. And at the time, Florida State was ranked 12th when they beat them last year. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how Pitt does this year as well.
I keep getting updates here. Your team's going back and forth. Right now it says Notre Dame is on top 25-23. So still early. That's what you said.
Always early.
So I said I was going to do Pope's picks. What are some teams people need to look out for
in college basketball this year? Maryland is one. The Florida Gators. Look for Florida Gators to be. I picked Florida to be one of those teams that's going to go Elite 8, if not further. Florida. You always got your 4 powerhouse. You always got Duke. You always got Carolina. A little bit shaky, but they'll always be there. You have Michigan State. You have Kentucky, who all also played last night. But honestly, if you really want to know something, man, honestly, watch out for the Maryland Terps and the Florida Gators this year.
Okay. Any sleepers, man? Too early for that?
Too early for sleepers. I mean, guys, they got to gel together and everything.
Some of them small schools that maybe just made a clean sweep on the you know, with the incoming freshmen.
Incoming freshmen and some JUCO players, whatnot. Yeah. It's still a little early.
We'll give it about a month.
Hey.
And then we'll see who's...
usually after the Christmas tournaments, when they're back from Maui or something, when January comes in and then the conference tournament plays, you know, right? Yeah. You know what you got.
All right. NBA. So there's no more undefeated teams here, I believe.
There is no undefeated teams left.
Were the Sixers the last?
Sixers were the last team. They lost to the Suns.
Yeah, I watched that game the other day. Did you see them being up top?
Yeah.
I thought they would do better last year, but Ben Simmons was kind of like
trust the process.
yeah, that's what
trust
it is.
The process.
That's what it is. Hey, they said the Heat are looking pretty good. They say.
Well, everybody's gone on my man Hero, which I was a fan of before that, but I didn't call him out. But good player. It's still young. It's still early season.
Yeah, it's early.
Mainly. No one cares about NBA in November. I think really it heats up like that on Christmas whenever you have the good matchups, and then boom, okay. NFL playoffs, NBA. Now I'm a little bit focused. It starts getting rolling. So usually it after the Christmas games.
Then that's when
because a lot of things happen. Okay. Look out for Phoenix, who beat, like I said, beat Philly the other day. They won their 5th game. Now, they didn't win their 5th game until late February last year. So that should tell you.
So yeah, I think things are changing. So we got in the East, we'll just go through the top 4. Sixers 5-1, Celtics 5-1.
Who beat Cleveland last night, right?
Heat 5-2, Bucks 5-2. And the West, Lakers. Big turnaround from last year, huh?
You know what? go to the top 4, and I'll
all right. Top 4: Lakers 6-1, Nuggets 5-2, Suns 5-2, Clippers 5-2.
Now I'm gonna take the top and the bottom. Let's just talk about LA. It's crazy because the Clippers are back in relevant, and it's the Lakers and the Clippers. But being out here on the East, it would have been so good to have the Knicks. The way the Nets are playing, it would be nice to have the Knicks be that way.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, we're older. So these young guys here, they don't know how relevant the Knicks were.
No. All they see is, oh God, the Knicks are on TV.
Right.
Or do they play the Knicks on TV? I don't know.
I haven't seen a Knicks game.
I got the NBA package, and I don't even think they showed the Knicks games. They just skipped that, man.
Right.
I was like, okay.
Right.
Yeah, they be putting Broadway shows on and shit.
But the younger generation really doesn't know anything about the Knicks.
They
haven't grown. They don't know the history. So that's why nobody goes to New York. Even though it's the Mecca, they don't know.
They don't know. Man, I'm sitting here looking at the Bulls roster, right? I'm gonna show you. You probably know 2 of them guys. Then again, I don't know. You know a lot of people, but
I know 4 guys. Zach LaVine, Otto Porter, Thaddeus Young, and Kobe White.
I was a guy I work with. He's a big Lakers fan, so me and him, I thought I was gonna have something to come at him with this morning, but that didn't work out that way. And he said he's sitting there watching the game, and he says, "Who the hell is this for the Bulls?" I said, "See, you got to name those Bulls," and then he couldn't do it. He said, "Who was the big white guy?" Lakers had one too. Who the hell was he?
But you know what? I can't recall his name. But
one for the Lakers?
Yeah.
He looked old as shit.
But he's a good finisher. He's a young man. He's only 25.
Well, damn.
But he's a hell of a finisher.
Rough life. He got some hard times.
I cannot think of his name, but every game.
Too much partying in college?
Probably, like Granville Waiters. But every game, he has some flourish dunk, like he dunks on something. So he's a good finisher. I like him. He runs the floor well. I cannot think of his name.
Okay.
What else you got?
Might be it on the sports end. Let's see here. Yeah.
No music?
We had On This Day, but there wasn't really nothing going on this day. No, okay. Really. I mean, there was some birthdays for people.
Well, here, real quick on music. Adam, who's your favorite group?
Day to Remember.
Day to Remember.
It's an ultimate. Yeah.
Is that the group you went to see?
On Saturday, yeah. And they still have no voice. Yeah.
All right. Hey, give me 3 songs.
Have faith. From them?
Yeah.
Have Faith in Me, Second Sucks, and Degenerates.
Say the name of the group again.
Day to Remember.
Day to Remember. All right.
On this day in 1970, Aerosmith played their first gig ever.
I'll drink a shot for you.
Yeah.
You can tell me where Aerosmith's from.
Google.
No, you can't Google. I know where they're from. If you don't get it right, you gotta take a shot real quick.
Cleveland.
And
Reset. Pick my cup up.
yeah, Boston.
That's right. Nothing good comes out of Cleveland. Huh?
No, nothing. Drew Carey.
Is it?
Oh, Arsenio Hall.
The Aerosmith.
Oh, Steve.
Aerosmith
Harvey. Am I an Aerosmith guy?
Loving Alligator.
You know what I hate? See, we're gonna go to music now.
No, that was a question.
Love them? No.
Nope.
No. I hate
Believe
walk.
me.
I hate Walk This Way. No.
The original?
No, not the
Serious, man?
original. Not the original. I hate the Run DMC Aerosmith. I just probably because I heard it too much.
I loved the.
I loved it at first, and then it's like.
I love Run DMC, man.
But we had these talks before because everything I hate.
But see, that kind of opened up.
It did.
It opened up
It,
a lot.
it did.
Man,
Yes, it did.
when they did that.
But it was played so much to the point where like, oh God.
They had to use that as that crossover.
And it was great.
Even though Run DMC, if you listen to a lot of their stuff before that, they had that rock.
It had rock because Rick Rubin was a rock guy.
Yeah, they had that rock.
Rick Rubin was a rock guy. And I loved it. The Walk This Way, when it first came out, boom. All right. But it just got played and played and played. Is there a song that's played that you hate everybody else loves? We had this talk before on the show a couple years
on the
ago.
air right now?
Or period. I told you.
Oh, I'm sure there's
I made you mad. I made you upset when I told you I hate. And I'll say it again. I hate Dear Mama. By Tupac.
Every time that comes on, man, I think about you.
I hate
Every time
it.
that comes on.
Adam's looking at me again like crazy. You love that song, don't you?
Dude, I mean, yeah. Because I was definitely a huge, more of a fan than Biggie. I mean,
Right.
Biggie was a good artist.
Right.
I just love.
And you have
You
people
like
that-
Pac over Biggie? Oh, we need that.
No,
Now hiring
no.
cameraman.
No. No. What? Well,
I like Tupac. I did.
I don't hate both. I don't hate neither of them.
I don't
But
need.
if
it.
I
But
gotta
if I
choose-
had my choice, but see, it's just like if someone says Prince or Michael. It depends what you're playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling it. But then
Yeah.
you're like, all right, I done played 9 Michael Jackson. I'm gonna throw some Prince on.
Yeah.
Oh, that was, So it
All right, so
depends.
can we have MPOS Nation chime in on this? We'll say Tupac or Biggie, Prince or Michael.
Get a rock one in there.
Ooh,
Get a rock one in there.
rock one.
Here, or grunge, or
no Nickelback.
no Nickelback, no Nickelback. Even as that. All right, here. I tell you what. They're going back on tour. Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, I saw that before.
Rage Against it. Here, this isn't fair. I know what the outcome's going to be. Rage Against the Machine. You ready for this? And speaking of crossing over, putting, I was going to say Limp Bizkit. Can I put it? Look, see. No, I feel
He's
that.
like,
That's a bad one.
yeah. Damn.
That's why you're the music guy. Rage Against the Machine and Adam, help me out. Do you like Rage?
Some stuff.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard with rock because of so many of these subgenres. Because technically, a band could probably play a bunch of subgenre stuff.
Okay.
But then if you there's always that one person that's like, no, they're not that.
Yeah.
There's
Because
always
some
some
people would probably say
technical-
Rage isn't. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you, I saw Rage before.
Rage, 9 Inch Nails.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
you won't.
I don't really listen to either.
What about you?
Because I've seen Rage before.
Probably 9 Inch Nails. I
9 Inch Nails?
It could be, man. I
Yeah, man. Like Rage isn't bad, but a lot of the fans for Rage, I do not like. Because because the Day to Remember toured with Rage Against the Machine once, and or you know what, that was Rise Against. So this is irrelevant. So never mind. Let's keep going.
I saw, and then because they're talking about touring with Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah, who wants to tour? Right.
I saw that show.
You seen that?
I saw that show at Star Lake, and it was either summer 96 or 97, because a bunch of us were getting ready to go to Ocean City.
Okay.
So it was the day before we all left. We're up there partying, man. So it might have been 96, I want to say. Good show. ODB, everybody was there. Now that's gonna be hard to duplicate. Okay. But that was a great show. No, I don't remember much. So that was back in my earlier days. And I could drink. I don't drink that much now. No. My body just is.
Adam, you a fan of the Wu?
Of course, man.
What's your favorite song? I love putting people on the spot.
Man, I'm not that big of a fan.
Okay.
It's just like I mean, if you give me like,
Who's your favorite member?
All right, who's your favorite member?
Method Man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Of course. I feel well because of course he got. I don't know. I feel like he got the most fame.
Yeah.
Like
I can agree with that.
He has the TBS show. He's in a bunch of movies and stuff. So yeah, I don't know because I feel like how he is on TV is he just seems like such a cool dude. Like he would just hang out and shit and like the celebrity status.
I would say he has the most fame on camera, but I have to give RZA behind the scenes with a lot.
RZA does movies.
He does a lot of movies. If you, I'm a guy.
Didn't he do the Iron Fist
Yes.
film? That's right,
Yes.
man.
He does some on camera, but a lot of his stuff. And I'm a guy that never, if I go to the movie theaters or if I'm watching on TV, I read the credits. Like I will pick out. I look for the music. Oh, he did this. He did this soundtrack. He did this soundtrack. Hell, I even know the key grip and best boy because I read all the credits, you know. And yeah, you're crazy. Like this guy stays for the whole thing.
It's crazy because I'm looking at him here, right?
Right.
And I think the popular one, the top 4, RZA, Method, ODB, Ghostface. You going with Raekwon the Chef?
No, I was gonna go with the GZA.
GZA? Yeah, that's your dude.
No, but I was thinking. I would think you would. I would think you would come.
Was he on
fifth.
Chappelle? He's on Chappelle, right? Look at that episode. You God. The rest of them were just there.
Okay. All right. Who's more famous? Give me the least favorite. Give me the least, and I got one for you.
All right. Well, who the hell is Master Killer?
All right, Master. Who knows more? Master. Who would everybody know? Master Killer, or from another group? Ready?
Oh man, you about to name somebody from?
Yep, Jerobi. From A Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, he's there, but he ain't there.
Right.
So you're saying who would somebody know?
Who would somebody know?
Jerobi. I think more people would know him than would Big Al.
Because it's a joke.
If I'm going down the street, I ain't gonna spot this dude.
No, and honestly, that's not even all of them. How many guys are there? 9? 4, 5, 6,
yeah,
7,
I believe
8,
9.
10. There's got to be 30 members of the
Well,
group.
you know what? ODB's son, he tours with him. He took his place because he looks just like him and acts like him. So, yeah, he jumped on that. So now we got to do who's the least known hip hop member of a group.
Adam, you like hip hop? See, I like throwing everything. We never had this before. That's part of being in the family.
Camera guy.
Right. That's part of being in the family. So
I'll try to answer your questions.
All right. You like hip hop?
Yes.
I mean, if you don't, you don't. But you like hip hop.
Yes.
Who do you like? Is there someone obscure?
Obscure in hip hop?
Yeah, that you like that someone else wouldn't like. Is that a fair question to ask?
Obscure.
Who is he into? But other people will be like, who the hell is that?
Right.
Oh, there's a lot of people out there like that because I'm like,
So when I grew up, because when my dad was stationed in St. Louis, that's where
You Army brat?
Air Force brat. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So when I was younger, I thought I was pretty black myself because because we grew up on the Biggie, the Tupac stuff, but I really got into hip hop or rap, whatever you consider it, with like Ja Rule, Nelly, Aaliyah, and then.
I remember he's younger than that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, like, but what was the St. Lunatics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love them a lot. When they still make music, I love that and everything. Because of course, I forget his name, but one of the members always rocked a Phantom of the Opera mask. Like, it was like a. Yeah, man, that was the stuff, man. But like when I got older,
he's a Murphy Lee fan.
He's Murphy Lee.
Like,
I got some Murphy Lee on my when I work out. I got some Murphy Lee on me, man.
Okay.
That stuff is because when he did all that collaboration with P Diddy, when they did that Bad Boys,
Shake
Your Tail Feather thing, man. That was my jam, man. So
I played that one, man. That's actually I played that one a lot.
Now, is there someone for you?
That nobody else would be into?
I was about to say, I think everybody was into Nelly, man. I don't even know if I answered your question right, but
But that was it. No, you explained it right.
So St. Lunatics would probably be my answer.
Okay.
Probably not a lot of people listen to them. But
That's good. Can't think of one.
Not really.
You know who I love? MC Breed. I always loved MC Breed. Short. He did a lot of collaborations.
Yeah.
Short Crit MC Breed was one of mine.
All right, but see, there was groups. I used to like groups.
Oh, you didn't say group?
No,
I got one for you.
I was just saying. I kind of liked. I liked the Poor Righteous Teachers.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like
a few.
we can still in there. I got one deeper than that. The Booyah Tribe.
Oh man.
I was into the Booyah. Just the Booyah Tribe. If you don't remember, they were some big Samoan guys that rapped. There was like 6 of them.
X-Clan.
Oh yeah, Von Glorious.
X-Clan.
X-Clan.
We need that music back. Can we get that music back?
Not today. It's a shame. MC Breed, Booyah Tribe, X-Clan. I give you X-Clan. Poor Righteous Teachers, PRT. Here, let me piss you off.
No, God. Don't say Marky Mark and Funky Money.
No.
What?
I was individually, yes. Who I didn't like, Leaders of the New School.
Yeah, they had a couple songs that I could deal with, and I was listening to one of them this morning on the way to work. It was on.
I hate International Space Coast.
That's what was on.
Okay, thank you.
Were you listening to the same thing, man?
No, it's just one of those ones where international. I'm like,
that was on this morning on my way to work.
I'd rather like.
Did you ever think
Sob Story? I do like.
When they came out. Did you ever think Busta Rhymes?
No, I thought Charlie Brown was the man. I thought Charlie Brown was the man. I thought it went Charlie Brown, Dinka, then Buster, until Buster did Scenario and was like,
I never thought that he would be as big as he is today.
Right.
Blew my mind. But a lot of people don't know that people were in groups and now boom, look at it.
Right.
I didn't know that about Buster.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever heard of Scenario? Here we go with the Tribe Called Quest and that was when Buster did matter of fact, he was the last one.
Yeah, he killed.
And he did the Scenario. It was like a big group, and they did with Tribe Called Quest, Leaders of the New School, and they did the Scenario. And Busta Rhymes was the last one, and he killed it. And then from then on, Buster was on not just his own stuff. He was on everybody. Gotta have Buster. And then there was no more Leaders of the New School.
Yeah.
That was it. Of the New School.
They said, all right.
That was it. Yeah. That was.
Man, we're gonna have to talk about maybe next week in the music section. We'll talk about people that left these groups and went solo and just blew the hell up.
And not only just rap, but in other music genres as well. Because me and my wife is a big, not just a George Michael fan, but she likes Wham, the earlier stuff. And the holidays is coming up.
You get your Wham Christmas?
No. Last Christmas by Wham
my wife like plays that. Now, as long as all the other stuff, but she has to play Last Christmas.
I thought you were gonna talk about your NSYNC Christmas.
No, that's not. Listen, real quick, because we got on. Because I probably won't forget it. Favorite Christmas song. I'm gonna ask you again come Christmas time. Favorite Christmas song.
Let me think about that.
I don't even have the land this Christmas.
This Christmas? That's your number one.
That's it. That and maybe you gotta say the Temptations, Silent Night.
Right. You know what my go-to is.
You like what is it, Curtis Blow?
Yes.
It ain't Christmas until you hear
I hear Curtis Blow's Christmas rap. 80? 81? When that came out, I recorded it.
You're like, what the hell is this?
I played that thing in the spring, in the summer.
All right, so when
fall.
When do you start playing your Christmas music?
Oh.
Before or after Thanksgiving?
Oh, it's after.
Like
around the 15th, 16th of December. I'll play.
You don't get in the mood any not even Black Friday, man.
No.
Black Friday you ain't dealing with people.
No, I don't do Black Friday shopping. I did Black Friday shopping one time. I went to the phone store and got a deal on the phone. That was it. I don't do Black Friday.
I did
shopping.
it once. Yeah, I wanted to fight everybody, so I
I'm
don't do
not
that
doing it
anymore.
right. I don't do
do it, man.
I don't.
That's
do
not
that.
good.
I get in the Christmas tree around the 15th. Here, real quick, and it's music. I used to get in to the Christmas spirit. Every year I would go to the B.E. Taylor Christmas concert. Rest in peace, B.E. Taylor. I was never in the mood. I would go to that concert. The first time I went to the concert, my oldest daughter was in junior high. She was on the chorus, and they got to sing with them. So I went to the first one, and she was in 6th grade. I went every year that he came to the school. If I missed it, I would go to the Strand Theater in Zillionople.
You was just following.
I was following. Me and my wife would follow, and his brother picked it up. But if you ever want to get in the Christmas spirit, go to the B. Taylor Christmas concert. I'm telling you. Even today, with his brother doing it now. Even today.
Yeah.
Trust me. I hit it all the time. You laugh. I'm trying to tell you. I'm serious.
I hear you, man.
No, I'm serious. It'll get you in the mood. Humbug. Knocking over old women or all like that.
Little kids.
Right. I'm like, but then I sit there and I'm like coming and
next thing you know, you coming out looking for the red kettle to put coins in it.
Oh, man, I'm serious. It's a good feeling.
You even took her ringing the bell a couple times, huh?
I might do that.
Okay.
It's a good thing. But
All
we'll
right.
talk about that next
week. Yeah, next week. We got to wrap it up. We'll do our business shout outs.
Yes.
First, we got to start with Grimm's Gym.
Yes. Thanks to Charles Grimm. Chase.
Right downstairs.
Me, cameraman Adam.
Soon to be. I should be starting in January, man.
You are going to do it?
I'm thinking about it. I need to.
I remember we tried to before.
Yeah, but now I got somebody else that's on board, and I think we're gonna start this in January.
Love it.
I talked to Grim a couple weeks ago about it.
I remember that. I didn't know how serious you was. I didn't go down. You come when you come.
Don't be trying to push me, man.
I ain't gonna push you. Listen. I
ain't on your level right now.
It's not about that. It's about you just coming in and enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I have our cameraman Adam with me. I do better when he's around. I don't know how he feels about me, but I gotta have him around because
to push
you need someone to push you. It sucks when you work out and you're by yourself because you get lazy and you're like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah,
and you go, or you're just standing in the mirror, or you're putting on your headphones, adjusting your music and all like that. Listen, dude, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Everything. Thank you.
Need me to give the rundown on the address and the phone number?
Yes, because you have all that today.
All right.
You got it today.
I got this. I screenshot it from last time, but I got it. Mm-hmm. Grimm's Gym, that's 615 Penn Avenue, New Brighton. Phone number,
Yes, it is.
724-793-0140. What's the hours? What's the days? Monday through Saturday? It's closed on Sunday?
Yes, it is.
And I believe it's like 9 to 9. So early you gotta be getting here, man.
We get.
You ever come in sometimes like
Yeah.
Right when he's opening up,
On
get
our
you some
days
coffee.
off.
On our days off, we'll get here early in the morning, or
Okay.
we have to make up something. We come early in the morning.
He,
but,
he
yeah,
does
we're here.
he does personal training where you can just get your membership and come on in.
Right.
But he's on Facebook, Grim's Gym. Check him out. Next is my spot. So I go from the gym to the cigar shop. That's my spot in Elwood City. Those guys, they treat me right. You gave up smoking.
Well, I had to because I had
Your
throat
wife,
surgery.
your wife might be watching.
I have throat surgery. I will not be giving up my humidifier because it was a Christmas gift for my daughter, and I love it. So I just keep money in there and whatnot. But
Keep your bills nice.
Yeah, keep bills nice in there. But I will be going. I have been there.
They do ask when's poker. They want us to do a show there.
We can do that.
They want us to do a show.
can
We got
do
a
that.
cameraman. If you don't mind going over to Elwood, I mean, I don't know where you live.
And I love the smell. I love the smell, but I can't no more.
Yeah,
but I
no,
will always support. I can always buy some for friends and whatnot.
Yes, I am a friend.
And
whatnot.
There you go.
But no, the cigar shop, that's over in Elwood City. That's 707 Lawrence Avenue, which is the main street. And the phone number there is 724-359-8606. And they're open every day of the week. Like right now on Sundays, it just depends really when the Steelers play. If the Steelers don't play, then Rich might not open up. But either way, I think they close like 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So stop on through. Tell them you heard about them on MPOS. You might even get a free stick or two. Not two. You'll get a free stick. And if you don't, tell them I said I'll take care of it. First five. First five. First five.
First five?
First five.
First five.
First five.
I might go back to smoking.
First five.
Didn't do that when I was smoking.
I got your stick.
All right.
All right. Shout out to DJB.
Yes.
As we drink out of our Real Hip Hop is Over Here cups that we got from last year's party.
Right.
It's freshradio.com. And if people,
Like
have you ever
old-
checked out Fresh Radio? Well, you got the cup now, so you got
like old school.
Yeah, old school hip hop,
It's
man.
old school hip hop.
You might even hear somebody that you even know. They have a mix on their station.
You might hear. Listen. You might hear Fresh in the Falls.
Fresh in the Falls.
You might hear his mix.
Fresh in the Falls.
You might even hear my
Yeah. They have our DJ drops in there.
our drops in there. You know, like
Yes,
you're listening to. So you might hear our little promo
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, check it out, man. Monday through Friday, 8 to 10, but it's been like
24/7.
yeah, 24/7. It's on, but he's mixing live in there.
Between 8 and 10.
Yeah, like 8 to 10, and then he'll pop back in different times of the day and do things. That's Fresh Radio. If you go to itsfreshradio.com, you can listen live. You can go
Listen
to
to past
Fresh By.
shows.
Yeah, you can listen.
You
to
can
past
listen
shows.
to the MPOS Party, which is still in their library.
Yeah. So it's not in our library.
I do have it.
Podbean? We just
No.
shut us down.
No.
Well, I have
I
it
do
on a
have
hard
it.
drive, but
Right, I have
yeah.
it on our drive. Right, so we still have it.
But if you're in the Norfolk area, or some people call it down there in Norfolk, I don't
Really?
know, yeah. Some people down there call it Norfolk. They don't call it Norfolk. It's weird. But if you're down there, check him out. 532 West 35th Street, Suite C. And tell him MPOS sent you. Check him out. He's got the store there, Freshtopia. And
You can buy a lot of hip hop gear,
Yeah, you
buttons,
can
whatnot.
get your t-shirts, hoodies.
I bet you can get your St. Lunatic stuff.
Or some vocal.
You see, I got the fresh backpack here.
Look at you.
Yeah, man.
Was that on your last trip?
Obviously, yeah. When I went down there in June, I picked up the backpack, hats, t-shirts. I was bringing back shirts for you.
I got my
Yeah,
my
man.
shirts.
I got to hang out back
Right.
in Eden. It was nice, man. It was like I didn't want to leave. Now he does movie nights and everything down there.
I wish I was there for disco night last weekend.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
good.
He does house sessions. But he did tell me when I come back down there, bring my stuff, because I get to mix.
Oh, there you go.
I mix live on the air.
Now you're in.
Freshtopia. Yeah, man.
Now you're
I sent one mix, and it took me some years to send him a mix.
I kept on telling you. I remember that.
And
Do something.
I need to. Well, I'm changing my bar dates,
Okay.
so I'm gonna have more time beginning of the year. So once I get that, I'm gonna start recording some mixes, and I'm gonna put them out there. So you'll hear them on Fresh Radio. But right now I have the one out there. Fresh in the Falls, volume.
That's all. That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
But yeah, so we'll get that going. Long Branch. Mm-hmm. That's still a place you can see me. Mm-hmm. Actually, tomorrow night's wing night. I hadn't been over there for a wing night in a long time, and I know it's probably been a while for you.
It has been a while for me, and we all three need to hook up one of these days and go down there. And
yeah, because we tried that one night.
Yeah,
we tried.
Right. When is wing night again?
Thursday night over the Long Branch.
Right.
And I am actually there Friday night. I'll be in the booth from 9:30 to 2. I do take requests. I may not play them right away, but you know.
Depends who you are.
Well, it's not even that, man. I mean, it depends on what you look like.
Right.
But if it's not where I'm at right now, give me time and let me get there. Right. I'm not just gonna instantly put it on for you. I gotta work my way around. So it's like a chef. You know, you can't. Yes, the ingredients all gotta go in, but sometimes you gotta do it in a certain order. I'm gonna get there.
Enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. Shout out to Mike's Main Street Bar and Grill, where I was hanging out after work, drinking that Yingling Hershey's chocolate porter.
I've seen that. You like that?
It's pretty good.
You like that?
Have you tried it yet?
No.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's pumpkin ale season, but I mean, you went a different way.
Oh, man, it's all over, man.
Yeah.
It's Christmas beers now, man.
Yeah. But no, man, it's I don't think, from what I understand, you can't get it bottles and cans. It's just on tap. You know,
very good.
It's pretty good. Would I buy a keg? It's possible.
Okay,
it's possible. I mean, I was thinking about it from the money making aspect. I could get one to charge people to come on over and drink. You know me.
Yeah, I mean, well, get your slot machine working again, and then.
So you trying to have too many people over the house? Right? Trying to have me run the speakeasy, man. But no, Mike's Main Street Bar and Grill, Elwood City. That's right across the street from the cigar shop. Cigar Shop 707, Mike 708 Lawrence Avenue, Elwood City. Phone number 724-201-0809. And they have wing specials, they have drink specials, all kinds of stuff. So
and someone's ordered, like myself, it's the old big dogs.
Yeah. And it was like the Poorhouse.
And it was right.
Yeah, so
them good wild days.
Check them out. I actually just booked some more dates over there.
Okay.
At Main Street. So I'll be posting that. I'll post that on the MPOS page. I'll post it on the DJ2 Nights Facebook page.
Shout out to Eli Policaro.
Yeah, Levi. Yeah, Levi. Dude, I swear he's been bartending there every time the bar changes names.
He's there.
I was like, do you live here? Like,
like
what's going on? He wasn't there today, though. I was kind of disappointed. Here you go.
Aquatech Plumbing.
That's you all day, man.
Aquatech Plumbing. Pumps this shit right out of your house.
How many times you use it, man?
777-3538. I have used him twice. I got a new toilet and all like that. Boom. It's like it got one
golf balls. You play golf.
Yes, I got one of those from Aquatech Plumbing. Shout out to Smitty in the city, John Smith. I also got a hot water tank. He installed and everything.
Hey,
Still have no problem. If you get listen. If you're a guy, real quick, because I know we're short on time.
Yeah.
Real quick, if you're a guy that hates someone, everybody has that guy that you hate somebody.
Here we go.
Adam, you got somebody you hate?
Probably.
All right. Go to their house, give them upper decker, and when you leave a card, make sure it's for Aquatech Plumbing. So John Smith can come over there and do it out like that.
Oh,
if you don't know what an upper decker
That's
is,
smart,
Urban Dictionary, and I ain't got time to tell you that because we're short on time.
Google it, man.
Yes, an upper decker. I have gave someone an upper decker before.
And you wonder why I don't have Christmas parties no more.
I miss those Christmas parties.
I know, man.
Can we do one this year? Come on, you missed a year. I know.
I can't. The way my DJ schedule is.
All right. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Thought about a New Year's party, but
I'm gonna leave it alone. What's next? I'm mad now. What's next?
My place of business, Venezi Sporting Goods and Apparel. I'm just shouting the hell out of Elwood, man.
There you are. New MPOS gear is going to be coming back in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, man, you ain't been over there
Beginning
in a minute.
Beginning of the year, new MPOS
None of your stuff
gear.
fits no more, huh?
See, Adam and Chase, no, none of my stuff does fit anymore. So new MPOS gear is coming around. Adam, I don't know, you're the king of horror. I don't know if you need new gear for your horror gear, sweatshirts, tees. That's one of his. Did you design that? What you got on today?
No, man.
But that's a nice one. But
I'm just copyright if he did.
Right. No, this guy when he works out, usually he
work
come
out with some crazy.
He comes out with
Every time.
everything. Everything is Scream with him. Everything is Scream, horror, bloody, murder, everything, and it's original. I don't know who he works with, but if he ever wants
online store, man, you need to.
And he has his own. Listen,
You got your own stuff. We can set up.
by the way,
store.
put your own. Whenever we put the link up, man, put the link up for your show too. Adam, tell them what your show is too. Since we're all giving shout outs to everybody that sponsors us, throw yours up there, please, real quick.
Don't wheel a cell phone around.
Shit, I can't even. Fuck. Actually, let's see what we can do.
Get him up here.
Yeah, man.
Get him up here.
slide
Come on up here. Tell him.
So I, with my life, I've discovered that basically horror is my lifestyle. Like it's, films have always been my thing. I've been covered in tats for horror,
He said horror, not horror.
See, that's the thing.
Like
I always, one of my buddies
So
said that they were like,
we don't want them followers.
Yeah,
we don't need them problems.
we don't need ladies of the nights just creeping all
Horror.
over. Horror. It's like
yourself.
it's
My
like
wife doesn't watch the show. Speak for yourself. But go ahead.
horror. Doing a lot of things with my life. Obviously, I love doing fitness and everything. That's another great passion of mine. With Mike and everything, we always work out hard. And as he said, I always wear horror stuff because it's just become almost a lifestyle. My Instagram page I run is Scares and Terrors. A lot of the content on there I've either shot myself or somebody else has helped me. And then I also do have a YouTube channel which is also Scares and Terrors. Shot a vlog actually. My vlog number 4 is up and running and everything. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out too, that'd be nice. So yeah.
All right, you heard it.
There you go. Right there, brother. That's good. Oh, one more shout out. Can't leave him behind because we always had him on there before. Fusion Fighting Arts.
Doing that long?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? We said like 45 minutes.
I know, and we got it.
I know. I'm supposed to be home eating dinner.
Right. You got it. You're in control. You're the official gate timekeeper now.
All right, well, I'll get signed.
Yeah, we need to
like
right,
the road runner.
wrap it up.
Right there.
Roadrunner here.
Fusion Fighting Arts. All right, we got to throw them at 801 3rd Avenue, New Brighton. Mark Dezicki, Sensei there. Wednesdays and Thursdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Wednesdays as well. Come on down. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and self-defense, even for the women and the children. That's Fusion Fighting Arts. Come on down. And the number is 724-312-4599. There we go. We got that there. Yep. All right. Fusion Fighting Arts. Anything else?
Nah, I mean,
Adam, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Pleasure, guys.
we have the MPOS Facebook page. I have the DJ Too Nice Facebook page, and everything else is really. I mean, we have other stuff. But
Let me say it again right. Horrors and terrors or terrors and horrors?
Neither of those, Mr. Pope.
Yeah.
So the Facebook page, the YouTube, and the Instagram, it's all Scares and Terrors. There's no horrors or horrors in that
Horrors in there, right. Scares and terrors. Please check it out.
all right.
This might be my last show with them. I don't know if I can do this.
No. Scares and terrors. Please, no. I checked out. I love everything he does. It's really, this guy has a brilliant mind. Everything he does is brilliant. If you're into that, please. If you're not in that, check it out, man. Give it a shot. I love it. He definitely
I'm
loves
gonna
it.
have to check it
I
out.
live it, man.
He lives it.
I'm gonna have
That's
to
his
check
passion.
that out.
Weird.
Right. If you like scares stuff?
That's sometimes. It depends on what time of day.
Real quick. Candyman.
Is he here?
No, I'm just saying.
He might be.
Oh, shit. Don't say it 3 times. Dude.
There it is. All right. He's
You know where we at?
So
I
now
mean,
he's
what's
down.
up?
He's down.
Do I
He's
like
down.
Candyman?
You like
Of
Candyman?
course I love candy.
Where do you rate Candyman 1 to 10? Honest opinion. 7? There you go.
I think they dragged it out a little bit because I believe they made 3 of them, but now it's actually getting rebooted.
Yes, I heard it's getting
by
rebooted.
Jordan Peele.
Right, see, he knows his stuff, man.
man.
He knows his stuff. Yo, thank you for the time.
We promise it'll be shorter next week.
It'll be shorter. Tell all your friends. Tell
Adam
Big Mama.
said so. He said he cutting that.
Tell all that.
All of our dinners are cold.
Yeah,
there it
that's
is, right there.
I think mine got put away.
Thank you again. This is my dinner.
Yeah.
So there it is. I'm Mike Pope.
I'm DJ Too Nice.
Say it.
I'm Adam.
Oh, enjoy your sports, music, and Terror Day.
Now you gotta go.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.